Yo haha bros nation, what's poppin'? It's one half of yo haha bros. It's your boy Aramis back with another video for y'all. We're starting a new series. Episode 1 is right here. What if? We're gonna go look into sports history moments and events, and we're gonna see what if something didn't happen the way that it turned out to be. I mean, we can't change history, but we can look into it, look at the stats, look at the numbers, and see what potentially could have happened. First episode, you guys already know I gotta do something close to home. You guys already know. Detroit Pistons drafting Darko Milicic with the 2nd overall pick in the 2003 NBA draft. Man, what if the Pistons did not draft Darko? That's the question right here. Before we start, I want everyone to hit that subscribe button if you are a sports lover, love the NBA, 2K, all that good stuff. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Live streams every day, daily lit content. So when the Pistons drafted Darko, there was a couple names that they could have drafted instead of him. Names such as Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade Flash, and Chris Bosh come to mind, of course. The Detroit Pistons general manager Joe Dumars drafted Darko Milicic. Yes, Darko Milicic. I mean, I still remember that day vividly when we drafted Darko Milicic. Who? That was the reaction even till today. So after the Pistons drafted Darko, let's talk a little bit about what happened to Darko, his career, how it turned out to be after he was drafted number 2 in the NBA draft. In 2006, Darko got traded by the Pistons to Orlando Magic alongside Carlos Arroyo for Calvin Cato and a first-round pick in 2007. That first-round pick in 2007 turned out to be Rodney Stuckey, who played for the Pistons for quite a while. In 2007, he signed as a free agent with the Memphis Grizzlies, 3-year deal that was worth $21 million. So, I mean, even up until 2007, he's still doing pretty well, right? Like getting that 3-year deal, getting that contract, while he played for the Pistons for only 2 years, which is astonishing. You know, you would think that the second pick is going to play for you, but so he only played 2 years for the Pistons. They traded him. He goes signs with Memphis after he becomes a free agent after his time with the Magic. In 2009, the Grizzlies traded him to the Timberwolves for Brian Cardinal. And then in 2012, he signed a deal with the Celtics. I think he only played like maybe 5 minutes for them. And then he later requested a release due to personal matters, and he was done. In 2013, in June, Darko retired from the NBA. So let's have a look at Darko's career. Okay, he averaged 6 points a game, 4.2 total rebounds, 0.9 assists in his career. Shot 46%, 57.4% from the free throw line. And we see here in 2003 he played with the Pistons. Now at the age of 18, he was the youngest player to ever play in the NBA Finals. I do remember that about Darko. Okay, so Darko played 34 games, 4.7 minutes a game. To be fair, 4.7 minutes, you can't really showcase your talent in that. 1.4 points a game for the Pistons, a rebound a game. Next season, he comes 37 games, 3 more games, 2 games more started. Let's see how many minutes they gave him. Let's say the minutes played 6.9. Okay, so he got a 2.2 minute increase. Darko did. And then after that, we see that 55 games, and then 05. That's when they traded him to the Orlando Magic, where he started playing 20 minutes per game, 7.6. You guys see an increase in points, 8 points a game. Okay, so and then he signed with Memphis. I know he had a lot of injuries too, so we have to be fair too. That's part of the game. So Darko, then he went. I mean, 8.8 is the highest he's averaged. Assists, he's 1.5 is his highest. So that was his best season in 2010 with the Timberwolves. Total rebounds 5.2. He did average 6.1 with the Grizzlies. That's his highest rebounds. So, and then again, he's finished his career in 2013 with the Celtics, retiring. Let's go into that 2003 draft. Of course, LeBron James went number 1. The Pistons were on the clock. They could have took Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade. Look at these names on the chart here. Look at Kirk Heinrichs. You know, he had a solid career. Also, David West, like Boris Diaw. They're like, look at the talent. Leandro Barbosa, Josh Howard. Second round, Luke Walton. And the Pistons, they actually had 2 picks in the first round. They had the 25th pick where they took Carlos Delfino from Argentina. He was serviceable. He wasn't, I mean, for the 25th, I mean, I understand that. But Darko Milicic with the 2nd pick. What if the Pistons drafted Dwayne Wade? What if the Pistons drafted Dwayne Wade? D-Wade, Flash. This lineup in 2010 that we had: Will Bynum, Austin Day, Ben Gordon, Richard Hamilton, Jason Maxiell, Tracy McGrady at the end of his career, Greg Monroe, Tayshaun Prince, Rodney Stuckey, who again we traded with the Magic, so in a sense we got Rodney Stuckey for Darko Milicic, DeJuan Summers, Charlie Villanova, Ben Wallace, Chris Wilcox. Okay, so players like Ben Wallace and T-Mac were at the end of their careers pretty much, and this is the squad after Rasheed Wallace left, Chauncey Big Shot Billups left. This is what we had. So if we would have had Dwayne Wade running this team, I think the Pistons, how they were at the top from 04 all the way to 2010, they could have kept it going. I mean, I understand they signed Charlie Villanova and Ben Gordon that summer, big contracts. But still, if we had Dwayne Wade running the offense with Greg Monroe, he wasn't that bad. Richard Hamilton brought experience there. Ben Wallace was still playing. I mean, Dwayne Wade would have been a perfect pick. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo would have learned so much from T-Mac if we would have drafted Carmelo. Maybe we wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? We would have won a couple more rings if we drafted Carmelo. I'll just say that. After 04, we might have won a couple more rings. I'll say that. After that, we look at it. Chris Bosh. We definitely needed a big. Chris Bosh would have held it down even if he came off the bench. Playing there. Getting rebounds, getting buckets, solid defensive two-way player. Chris Bosh would have held his own too. It's just tough, Haha Bros Nation. It's tough. You look and you see players like Dwayne Wade, who played over 1,000 games, 22 points a game, and instead we took a gentleman whose nickname is apparently, which I'm finding just out, the Human Victory Cigar. 468 games, 6 points a game, 46% field goal percentage. We're taking him over players like Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, Chris Kaman, Kirk Heinrich, TJ Ford, Nick Collison, Boris Diaw again. I mean, Carmelo Anthony was right there. What if we just took Carmelo Anthony? Maybe we'd have 3 rings, 4 rings? It's tough. It really is tough. D-Wade, Chris Bosh. D-Wade went 5th. Amazing. 23,000 points. 17,000 for Bosh. 26,000 points for Carmelo. The Human Victory Cigar, 2,813 points. 1,900 rebounds. It's just tough, Haha Bros Nation. It's tough when you look at this. I mean, it could have turned out so different. So different. The 2003 draft could have turned out so different. It really becomes the question. What if the Detroit Pistons didn't draft Darko Milicic?